In life, we all encounter toxic people. They drain our energy, manipulate our emotions, and distort our sense of self. Whether it's a narcissistic boss, a passive-aggressive friend, or a manipulative partner, toxic behavior is more common than we'd like to admit. But here's the truth. We can't always avoid these people, but we can outthink them. The Stoics, ancient philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, faced their own forms of toxicity in the form of betrayal, envy, slander, and even exile. And yet, they maintained clarity, self-control, and peace of mind. How? By using psychological rules or mental boundaries that help them remain untouched by the chaos around them. These Stoic mental rules aren't just abstract philosophies. They are practical tools. And when used correctly, they make you immune to manipulation, immune to provocation, and immune to the mental games that toxic people play. Let's begin with Rule 1. You control your response. No one can make you feel anger, guilt, or shame unless you give them permission. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Toxic people thrive on your reactions. When you give them outrage, confusion, or fear, they win. So don't react impulsively. Pause. Observe. Detach. Let their behavior reflect who they are, not who you are. Rule 2. You are not responsible for other people's emotions. One of the oldest manipulation tactics is guilt. Toxic individuals will try to make you feel responsible for their unhappiness, their stress, or even their failures. But Stoicism teaches us to own only what is within our control. Other people's feelings, opinions, and projections are their own burden, not yours. Your peace is not a gift you owe to anyone. It's a duty you owe to yourself. Rule 3. Stay anchored in your values, not their chaos. Toxic people are masters at creating confusion. One day they flatter you, the next they criticize you. This instability makes you question your worth. But the Stoics remind us that our values, not external approval, should guide our choices. When you operate from principle, their emotional storms can't shake you. Let your values be your compass. Let character silence noise. Rule 4. Silence is power. Toxic people bait you into arguments. They want you defensive, agitated, off balance. But silence is a weapon they can't counter. It gives you time to think, and it exposes their desperation. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." By remaining calm and silent, you deny them control. You force them to confront their own behavior. And most importantly, you conserve your mental energy. Rule 5. Don't expect fairness from the unfair. This is one of the most liberating Stoic insights. When you expect rational behavior from irrational people, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Toxic people don't operate by the same rules. Expecting them to be fair is like expecting a storm to be sunny. Instead, observe them like a Stoic observes nature, not with judgment, but with understanding. You can't change the storm, but you can change how you navigate it. Rule 6. Protect your energy like it's gold. Toxic individuals will steal your time, your focus, and your clarity if you let them. Stoicism teaches that time is our most precious resource, more valuable than money or fame. So be ruthless with your boundaries. You don't owe anyone unlimited access to your life. Just as you wouldn't let a thief into your home, don't let emotional thieves into your mind. Set clear limits. Keep your space sacred. Rule 7. Never argue with someone committed to misunderstanding you. Toxic people don't want resolution, they want control. They twist words, ignore reason, and feed off drama. The Stoic approach is simple: don't play their game. If someone isn't arguing in good faith, walk away. Seneca said, "The wise man is content with himself." You don't need to win arguments. You only need to protect your peace. These Stoic mental rules aren't just defense mechanisms. They're blueprints for freedom. They help you stay grounded when others try to shake you. They help you stay kind in a world that rewards cruelty. And most importantly, they help you build a life where toxic people lose their power, not because they've changed, but because you have. In a world full of noise, Stoicism teaches stillness. In a world full of manipulation, it teaches clarity. And in a world full of conflict, it teaches peace. The toxic people in your life may never change, but you can change the way you deal with them. And that shift, that mental pivot, is where your strength lives. Because once you stop giving them emotional fuel, their fire goes out. So the next time someone tries to bait you, guilt you, or control your emotions, remember this: you are the gatekeeper of your mind. And no one gets in without your permission. Outthink them not by playing their game, but by refusing to play at all. That's Stoicism. And that's power. Toxic people will always exist, in workplaces, families, friendships, even online. But how much power they have over you is entirely up to you. You don't need to out-yell them, out-argue them, or even expose them. You only need to outthink them. With Stoic mental rules as your guide, you learn to protect your peace without becoming cold, to stand firm without becoming aggressive, and to rise above without needing revenge. The real power lies not in controlling others, but in mastering yourself. So, as you move forward, choose reason over reaction. Choose stillness over chaos. Choose strength over drama. And remember, when you stop letting toxic people rent space in your mind, you take back ownership of your life. Thanks for watching. Stay grounded. Stay clear. And most of all, stay untouchable. Toxic people will always exist, in workplaces, families, friendships, even online. But how much power they have over you is entirely up to you. You don't need to out-yell them, out-argue them, or even expose them. You only need to outthink them. With Stoic mental rules as your guide, you learn to protect your peace without becoming cold, to stand firm without becoming aggressive, and to rise above without needing revenge. The real power lies not in controlling others, but in mastering yourself. So, as you move forward, choose reason over reaction. Choose stillness over chaos. Choose strength over drama. And remember, when you stop letting toxic people rent space in your mind, you take back ownership of your life. If you found value in this video, consider subscribing for more content on Stoicism, mindset, and emotional strength. Drop a like to support the channel and share this with someone who might need it. Stay grounded. Stay clear. And most of all, stay untouchable.